One more regular season game for our FCS teams. The Bison are looking to close their schedule out on a high note as they return back to the Fargo Dome. They spent their last 2 weekends in the state of Illinois. The Bison are coming off of a hard-fought win in Carbondale over the Southern Illinois Salukis. North Dakota State was trailing heading into the fourth quarter, but rallied to win 21-18. That brings their overall record up to 8-2 on the season and 6-1 in the Missouri Valley Football Conference. Head coach Matt Entz talked to us this afternoon about how his teams handled their last road trip of the year and how it could help them moving forward.
I thought our kids responded well, and going on the road, we talked about it before, I think it creates brotherhood amongst your team. It's just you, your coaches, your support people, essentially for about 48 hours together. You know, maybe these last couple of weeks will help us as we move forward into last regular season and thereafter.
Their opponents at home this weekend will be a familiar foe, the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. UND is right behind NDSU in the Missouri Valley standings. They sit at third place with their 5-2 conference record, most recently beating South Dakota in the Alara Center on Saturday. This year's rivalry matchup now means even more, with some heavy postseason implications on the line on Saturday afternoon.
This is a really important game, and we're going to, we mention it. Now our focus has to be on preparation and what we can do to put together a really good performance for our last regular season game on the road.
This will be only the 5th meeting of these two in-state rivals since they started playing each other again back in 2015. North Dakota State has won each of those 4 most recent battles. Now, with them jockeying for positions in the playoff standings and the Missouri Valley Football Conference, big game coming up on Saturday.
Right. It's always interesting, but this will be extra.
I would love to be in the stands for this.
All right, thanks, Devin. Hutch joins us now with the last look at the forecast. Hutch?
All right, careful with your evening travels tonight. We have more flakes in the forecast, some reduced visibility. Not a lot of wind with this. It's snow globe snow out there, but because the flakes are as big as my fist, they're going to add up. Now, overnight, we won't see a lot of snow, but by the end of the day tomorrow, we'll see some areas that pick up an inch or 2 across eastern North Dakota. Many of us under an inch, but look at Lakes Country, 2 to 4 plus inches. Huh? Okay, then following that, it's going to be cold. The purple air is cold, and that black line is the below zero line. So we'll have some sub-zero mornings, but there is light at the tunnel's end. Here, watch this. Watch. See that green stuff there? That's warmer temperatures late this month. We'll keep our eyes on that for sure.
That's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, I wouldn't get the sand box out yet. No.
Huh?
Closed captioning is a